Hi there, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. So, this is a video request, but it's also a topic that I feel has been causing an incredible amount of unnecessary pain and suffering because of all the lies and myths that most people tend to associate with it. And so, because of this, in today's video, I will be debunking some of the major twin flame myths. Because if there is something that I want you to know is that if you have a desire to be with this person, then not only you can be with this person right now, but you are meant to be with this person. If you desire it, then you are meant to experience it. And I will show you why and how. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, the first myth is that twin flames are one soul split in two, so in two bodies. Okay. The reason why this is a myth is that if you would understand how consciousness works, how you work, who you are, then you would know that from a higher perspective, we are all one. So you're not only one with your twin flame, you're one with your mother, you're one with your neighbor, you're one with your best friend, with your worst enemy, with your coworker, you're one with nature, you're one with everything. Why? Because we are all one consciousness, one infinite and eternal consciousness split into infinite, countless fractals. So from a higher perspective, the highest perspective there is, we all are one, okay? But from a lower perspective, we all are individuated consciousnesses. And this is valid for everybody, okay? So there's no such thing as one soul split in multiple bodies. Each and every one of us has its own soul and body, okay? If you hear people talking about a soul split in multiple bodies, this is done with technology. This is possible, okay? But this is not a natural phenomenon. And so, having said that, why is that then you feel so incredibly similar to your twin flame? Why is that when you meet your twin flame, because this is what most people tend to describe, you have the feeling of literally being the same person. You feel like this person, your twin flame, is you because they feel so incredibly similar to you that it's almost inevitable for you to think that you're actually the same soul. But in reality, you're not. But why is that you feel this way? Well, the reason why you feel this way is that the moment you decided to, start this journey, you have begun this journey with your twin flame. So when source energy shoots each and every fractal, because that's how we all start this journey, source energy shoots a fractal. This fractal isn't alone. We all come in pairs, okay? The masculine and the feminine. The reason why we all come in pairs is that the masculine and feminine are literally like a battery, okay? We are the minus and the plus, and together we're able to literally create the most powerful energy there is, okay? We are a battery. And thanks to this, we're able to evolve, expand, but most importantly, we're able to create. And so because of this, these two souls tend to have almost the same frequency, okay? You feel the same because you are pretty much the same, but still you have two separate souls, okay? You are two separate persons, and you will always be inseparable, okay? Your souls will always be connected no matter what, because you were born together and because you started this soul journey together, and you will always be together no matter what. And then myth number 2, the chaser and runner dynamic. All right, now we get to the real BS here, okay? This is real BS. And I know that if you have been in the Twin Flame community for a long time, you have been hearing everybody talking about the chaser and runner dynamic. But this still doesn't make it real, okay? This is just a straight up lie that has been repeated so many times that now it feels like it's a fact, but it's not a fact. This is BS. This is a straight up lie. Why is that? Because again, the people that have started to, spread this knowledge and this idea that twin flames necessarily have to engage in this kind of dynamic are either people who do not understand how consciousness works, or they are people that have bad intentions, have very bad intentions. Why? Because this belief only has created so much pain and suffering that there isn't much more to say. And so the reason why this is a lie is that, as I said, if you understand how consciousness works, then you will know that you are a creator. You manifest and have manifested every single thing in your life. And you manifest every single thing in your life every moment, okay? Every moment you live, you are manifesting your experiences. There is nobody else out there forcing you to have the experiences that you're having. You are creating them. You are manifesting them. How do you manifest? How do you create your life experience? Through your own beliefs and assumptions. So whatever you believe, no matter if this belief is conscious or unconscious, whatever you believe, you create. And so, if you have convinced yourself that because of the fact that you've been struggling so much with twin flame, then it means that you have to go through this old dynamic where you first chase this person and then you run away and this person chases you and, on and on, then you will create this for yourself. You are manifesting it. There is no rule. You can be with your twin flame right now at this very moment if you decide so. You need to understand that your twin flame and everybody in your life, they are only a projection, they are only a reflection of your inner beliefs and assumptions. So whatever you feel about yourself, about them, the way you feel about them, the things that you expect from them, you are manifesting these things, okay? And so even if you feel like this love is too much for you, like on a subconscious level, or if you feel like you don't deserve it, if you feel that you need to struggle, okay, you need to suffer to experience such a transcendental type of love, then you will keep pushing away this person, okay? Nobody is doing it, okay? This is not exclusive to the twin flame dynamic. This is universal. If you have subconscious limiting beliefs about yourself and about the people in your life and about love in general, then you will manifest those limiting beliefs. You are a creator. You can't escape this. This is your nature. And this is always valid, no matter what, no matter who you're dealing with, okay? You're always manifesting and creating your life based on your assumptions and beliefs. So you want to be with your twin flame like yesterday. Then first of all, take this person off the pedestal and put yourself on the pedestal. If you only focus on yourself and change the concept of yourself, the way you see yourself, and start imagining yourself as somebody that your twin flame can't say no to, okay? You start imagining yourself being with your twin flame like right now, and you get rid of all those limited beliefs and imaginary obstacles, because these are imaginary obstacles you are creating for yourself. Then you 100% can be with your twin flame right now. There are no obstacles. There is nobody trying to stop you from being together. You are the only one who's stopping yourself. You're the only one. I can assure you that. But if you keep making excuses, and if you will take this that I'm saying to you right now as something personal, then you will never be with your loved one. This is all up to you. This is your reality. You create. It's all up to you. So what do you want to do? All right, myth number 3. Separation is necessary for growth. All right, now I understand why this is a common belief in the twin flame community, but again, this is not true. Why? Because I can assure you that there are many twin flames that have been born and grow up together and that keep being together until they die. There is no separation whatsoever. Separation is not necessary. And so why is that most people who find themselves in this type of dynamic end up, being separated from their twin flame? The reason why this happens so often is simply because as human beings, we are born in a society that is pretty much dysfunctional, sick, and that doesn't teach us to, first of all, love ourselves unconditionally. That doesn't teach us to have an ideal relationship with ourselves. And so, as a consequence of this, it's only natural that most people end up in dysfunctional relationships with other people. Because if you have a very unhealthy relationship with yourself, or even if you have other issues in your life, it's only natural that focusing on such a type of transcendental type of love is going to feel like too much at first. Most people are going to feel like this is way too much for them. And so they first will have to grow on their own, evolve on their own, and only then they will be able to be with your twin flame. But this is not a necessary condition to your twin flame to be your twin flame, okay? It's absolutely not a requirement. You could be with your twin flame since you were kids. And there are many people, as I said, that indeed are experiencing this type of relationship very, very early in life. And there is no separation whatsoever. Separation is not necessary, absolutely not. This whole experience is very much personal. And so somebody like you might need to be separated from their twin flame, but somebody else might not need it. So it is very, very much personal. And again, your beliefs will create your experience. So if you start believing that separation is necessary, okay, then you will create that, you will manifest that. So stop expecting things that make you suffer. Why would you do that? Understand who you are. You don't need any of these beliefs. You don't. Free yourself from any limited belief. You can be with your twin flame right now. No separation needed. Now, let's go to the 4th myth, which is, sorry, I'm reading because I don't remember all of them. One twin is more spiritual than the other. All right. What do you want again? Do you want this to be the truth? Do you want this to be your case? Do you want your twin flame to be more spiritual or less spiritual than you, or no spiritual at all? What do you want? It's all up to you. Just stop for a second. Decide who you want your twin flame to be. How do you want this person to be like? You decide. Create a list okay? And then visualize it in your mind. Go within, close your eyes, visualize this person the way you want them to be. Period. Again, if you expect this person to not understand you, if you expect this dynamic to be hard, extremely difficult, then that's what you will get. But you are manifesting all of this. Also, again, if you have limited beliefs that are holding you back from being with this person right now, then work on those as well, okay? Just stop for a second and ask yourself questions. Ask yourself, what are your beliefs about this relationship, about love in general? What are your beliefs? And then if there are negative beliefs, then change them, flip them. That's all there is to it. You create with your thoughts and your assumptions. The only thing you need to do is change those thoughts and assumptions. Myth number 5. Twin flame relationships are always difficult. Again, I don't think I need to repeat myself, right? I think you got the point at this point. So yeah, no, they don't need to be difficult at all. This relationship could be the easiest thing you have ever done and experienced in your life. It could be the most effortless, enjoyable, and, easy relationship that you could ever possibly have in this life. It's all up to you. Decide what you want, visualize it, boom, you created it. Myth number 6. Union is inevitable, but it takes time. Okay, as I said since the beginning, if you want to be with your twin flame, you can be with this person right now. Nobody is stopping you. You are stopping yourself. You are holding yourself back from being with this person. And so whatever you believe will be. So if you feel like this union is inevitable, but it's going to take time and effort and pain and suffering, then that's how it will be. So don't believe that. Stop believing that. Start believing that this union is inevitable and it's going to be the easiest thing ever. It's going to be effortless. It's going to be so smooth and fun and enjoyable and all the good things. But for this union to be effortless and easy, you need to change the perception you have of you. Change the way you look at relationships. Change the way you look at yourself. So if you feel like you're not deserving of love, of unconditional and transcendental type of love, change the idea you have of the partner you are with. So if you expect all of your partners to cause you pain and suffering and to reject you, and you will create more of that, okay? And it will manifest through, for example, negative circumstances. So you will find that your twin flame is already taken. It's not that they are taken, it's that subconsciously you are blocking this connection. And since you are blocking it, then it will manifest in your 3D reality as a negative circumstance, as your twin flame being already taken, or I don't know, any other negative circumstances you can possibly imagine. As long as you don't give yourself permission to be happy, then you will keep pushing away this person. But it's not that they're not available. It is you, okay? It is all about you. You are the center of your reality. You are the center of it. All that you see around you is just a reflection of you. So the first thing you need to do is you need to focus on yourself. Focus on yourself and everything else will change. You change, everything else changes as well. And then the last myth that I'm going to debunk today, because I don't want this video to be too long, but if you have any other myth, that twin flame myth that you would like me to debunk, then please go ahead and share it in the comments. But the last one that I'm going to talk about today is signs and synchronicities confirm the connection. Okay, this is actually quite a vast topic. Most people, again, tend to misunderstand this whole thing. Why? Because again, you are the only creator. Everything that you see in your reality is a reflection of you. So what does this mean? It means that you are the one and only who's manifesting all the signs and synchronicities. So for example, if you believe that, if you keep seeing the number 222 or 111 or whatever combination, this means that you are about to meet your twin flame, or you are about to get with your twin flame. And guess what? You are manifesting that, okay? You are creating that. You create the signs, you create the synchronicities, you create the people, you create the circumstances, you create it all based on your beliefs. I feel like this video is so repetitive, but that's all there is to it. Once you understand how this works, you won't fall for all of these lies and limiting beliefs. They're only holding you back. They're only keeping you stuck. And the reason why they're keeping you stuck is probably because unconsciously you have a fear. You fear all of this. There might be something that, deep within you is telling you, no, I'm scared. I'm scared of this relationship. I'm scared of this connection. I'm scared of love in general. So just work on that. I might probably make a video in the future on signs and synchronicities in general, on numbers, okay, repeating numbers, which is also a big one here, because I feel like there is quite a lot to say on this topic. But as for now, I just want you to understand that you create your own signs, you create your own synchronicities, and so use this at your advantage. So having said that, this is all for today. Again, if you'd like me to share more on this, let me know in the comments. And that's all. I hope you find this video helpful, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye, beautiful soul.